Hey guys, what's up? Abomination9 here, back playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links. We left off, we were opening up the selection box, and I've gotten 600 more gems, but I'm not really going to bother with the selection box right now. Maybe we'll get around to it again for the next 5, but who knows, because I still have to get like another 1,000 gems to do that. But at the end of last video, we opened up a bonus Resonance of Contrast pack, which I think I'm just going to dive back into that. So I don't remember too much about this, and I guess I kind of want Red Eyes Slash Dragon and Snipe Hunter. He's okay. And the Paladins are in here, so I kind of want to get them as well. So I'm just kind of just shifting through it. I guess the Bujingi or whatever? Yeah, the Bujingis are in here as well, which I'm not too... I don't really care about them, but this will probably be the only time I open this for a while. I mean, we're doing the normal thing where I open them one pack at a time rather than the 10 like I used to. There's still 10 packs plus super rare for $6. Though again, I have not spent money on this game before, but I do think that's a good deal. Dark Dragon Ritual, which uses to summon Paladin in the Dark, obviously. Bujingi Pavo, which is decent, it's a 1700 attack. When a beast warrior type Bujin monster you control is destroyed by battle into the graveyard, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon one Bujing monster from your deck. You can only use the effect of Bujing Pavo once per turn. This is super strong, depending on how, like, depending on if there are some, like, 10-star Bujingis in this set. Vampire's Curse I apparently have not gotten before. This is a 1 cost, 2,800. 20 attack, 8 defense. That's meh. The attack's okay for a 1 cost, but it's still eh. The defense is terrible. When this card is destroyed by battle into the graveyard, you can pay 500 life points, but summon it during the standby phase of the next turn. When you do, it gains 500 attack. That, on the other hand, is pretty good. Standby phase of the next turn, and it becomes 2,500. Is that infinite? Will he re-summon himself again? I guess it is infinite, but he's always only going to be a 25, I assume. It's not like it's holding on to the 25 from the previous and then turning into a 3,000, then 3,500, then 4,500, etc., etc. I don't know, that's pretty good. I'll take some more of those for a vampire deck. So I have 3 vampire ladies, and I have the vampire baby, but whatever, and I have the vampire dragon, I think, but there's probably something that I can do with these vampires. Foolish Revival, Bujing, Regalia, the Mirror, and a Bujingi Boar, which defense is astounding. Okay, we got Dark Dragon Ritual again. Also single Karib there. We're not really getting anything hot so far. 8 Claws Scorpion I have not gotten before. Terrible stats, but once per turn you can flip this card into face down defense position. When this card attacks an opponent's face down defensive monster, this card's attack becomes 2,400 during damage calculations only. What the heck? Super weak, but if it somehow can hit a face down defense position monster, which means Floodgate Trap Hole, because no one's going to be setting when all you have on the field is a freaking 8 Claws Scorpion. So yeah, not too bad if you have Floodgate Trap Hole. Otherwise, it's terrible. And Bujingi Centipede. If you control a beast or warrior type Bujingi monster, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one or spell the trap card your opponent controls to destroy that target. You can only use the effect of Bujingi Centipede once per turn. Single Creep still. We've been pretty unlucky, honestly. Destruction Punch. Bujingi Warg, again, no crazy defense. While this card is in face of defensive position, other Bujingi monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. And another Vampire's Curse. Cool, we got 2. One more, and we got our full Vampire set. And we can get a zombie deck going, because I'm pretty sure the vampires are zombies. So maybe get something going with bones. And we have some hieroglyphs on this one. That's it. It's a trap, so it's one of these 2. There's no way it's one of these 3, but if it is, wow. Bujingi Ibis. During your main phase 1, which doesn't matter because there's only one main phase in this game, because their second main phase doesn't exist because this is like Yu-Gi-Oh Light. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one Bujing monster you control. This turn, if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. Another Bujingi Pabo, and a Bujin Regalia the Sword, which was this one here. Activate one of these effects. Target one Bujin monster in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. Target one of your banished Bujin monsters, send that target to the graveyard. Okay, nothing too crazy so far, but maybe we can get something eventually. Also, is this a vampire here? If that's a vampire there, well then I actually need to grab that as well. Yeah, I think that's Vampire's Curse, if I had to take a guess. Bujingi Ibis, Destruction Punch, and Vampire's Grace. Literally was just talking about this one, and then we got it. So another 1 cost. Is this hollow too? It is. It's also hollow. When a level 5 or higher zombie-type monster is special summoned to your side of the field by the effect of a zombie-type monster while this card is in your graveyard, you can pay 2,000. Special summon this card from your graveyard. You can only use this effect of Vampire Grace once per turn. Once per turn, you can declare one card type, monster, spell, or trap. Your opponent sends one card of that type from their deck to the graveyard. It's pretty good. So when a level 5 or higher zombie type monster is special summoned to your side of the field by the effect of a zombie type monster, well, this card's in the graveyard, which means if it's in the graveyard and Vampire Curse resurrects himself, yeah, that's a special summon, resurrects himself, you can then resurrect Vampire Grace. So you just have this comboing resurrection vampire nonsense. So yeah, if I can get another Vampire's Grace, that'd be excelente. I'll definitely approve of that. If we're not going to be getting anything special. 3 trap cards in 1 pack, really. Foolish Revival, fine, discard 2 cards. Bujin Regalia the Sword. So we only have 5 more packs with 15 cards. Single Creep. We haven't even gotten a super rare anything. Like, my luck in this has been terrible. Dark Dragon Ritual, which we have at least 3 of these now, but we don't have any Dark Dragons. At least I don't think actually, I might have a Dark... a Paladin of the Dark Dragon. I don't think I have a Light Paladin, or whatever it's called. Bujingi Ibis, and Sacred Crane. Where is this on the list? Sacred Crane. I do not know. For some reason I cannot see. Oh, it's this here. If this card is special summon, draw 1 card, really. It's a Winged Beast. I assume there's some Winged Beast nonsense for special summoning, so... probably not too hard to activate that. Triple Creeps, finally. Blue Glints, no Ishtar face, so the likelihood of this being in a super rare is low, but if it is this card here, since it's a spell. Bujingi Pavo, Bujingi Warg, and it was, in fact, that card, Phalanx Pike. The equipped monster gains 900 attack for each card in either graveyard that has the same name it does. Okay, that's alright. Not amazing, though I will be resetting this box. Because if it's possible to get another one of those, I would. Because it by itself I don't really care about, but if we can get a 2 stack at least, if not a 3, well, then I'll be fine. Card of Sacrifice, draw 2 cards. The combined attack of all your face-up attack position monsters is less than the attack of your opponent's face-up monsters with the lowest attack. You cannot summon or change battle positions the turn you activate this card. Sand the Gambler, and Daybreaker, which I think I already have a full set of them, so don't really need him anymore. So we got 2 more packs to go. I didn't feel like getting an extra 9 gems to be able to open up another pack, so sorry about that. Ujingi Ibis, 8 Claws Scorpion, okay, we got a second one of those if we want to make like a weird Floodgate Trap Hole 8 Claws Scorpion deck. Ujingi Boar. And last but not least, at least have Vampire's Grace in here, because that's all I really care about at this point. Single Karib. Dark Dragon Ritual, a Majestic Mech Senku. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, draw 1 card. During the end phase of the turn, this card was summoned, send it to the graveyard. Okay, that's terrible. And Bujingi Centipede, which don't really care about it. I would have obviously liked another Vampire Grace, but that is fine. Is there any other vampires in this set other than Grace and the other one? I'm just shifting through the cards here. I think I have a full set of Lusters, so I didn't really need them anymore. I think that's it for the Vamps. Yeah, I think that's it for the Vamps. I could probably get a Vampire deck going, except that I do need more Graces, and I don't think I have, I don't have the guy that actually matters. What is it from Crimson Kingdom? Like the actual vampire that means something? Vampire Lord. I do not have Vampire Lord. I have the stupid thing that he turns into, I think. But I do not have him. Which, yeah, here it is. Vampire Genesis. I have like a bunch of Vampire Genesis, I'm pretty sure. I just have 0 Vampire Lords. Unfortunately. I think I might actually hit this deck up again. I haven't opened up Crimson Kingdom in forever. I was obsessed with it at one point. So I'll honestly think about opening up Crimson Kingdom in the next video. So guys, thanks for watching. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment, either do. See ya.